Good morning, students. I welcome you all in computer class. Today, we are going to complete our chapter number 5, that is Spreadsheet. I request you all kindly open your books, page number 50. Okay, so let's start it. So beta, first of all, we have a topic name, that is relative reference. What is a relative reference? If you remember about what is a cell, that is also known in the previous video. What is cell? The combinations of rows and column is known as cell. This one is one cell, this one is second cell, and this one is third cell. Okay, and this one is a fourth cell, and this is how you can define your cell. And here you can see that a cell or a range of cell, okay, help Excel to find value of the data to be calculated by formula. आप जब भी कोई डेटा को कैलकुलेट करना चाहते हो, whenever you want to calculate some kind of calculations, you have to be used a simple formula in your Excel sheet. As you can see that this average is calculated by using a formula. This is the formula, okay. This calculation is calculated by formula, and this is one is your formula. Which one is the formula? Equals to D2 and plus of D3. And what is D3 and D2? D is that one column and this one is 2. Okay, so that one D is this one. Okay, so this one selected and 2, which means that this value will be selected. Okay, and plus of D3, and D is this one column and this value is 3. Okay, here you can see that this 3 column, this one value is selected, and plus of D4, this one column D, and the fourth value is fourth one, this one. Okay, D and fourth one. As here you can see that this is how your value will be selected in your Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so in this here we have a formula that is known as D2 plus of D3 plus of D4 divided by 3, because we want to calculate the average of 3 numbers. That is why we are putting here a formula, that is simple formula, adding of 3 numbers and divided by 3. Okay, that is a very simple formula. I just explain you the basic references and how you can maintain it. Okay, and here's the relative reference. I will explain you by practically. Okay, don't be confused. I will explain you with the help of practical knowledge. Okay, so relative reference, what is relative reference? Used when you want to use the same calculation across multiple rows or columns, which means that whenever you want to use the same formula approximately different of columns, then you can use that relative reference. इन ईजी वे, जब भी आपको एक सेम फॉर्मूला को, जैसे सपोज कीजिए ये यहाँ पे जो फॉर्मूला है वो मैं इंप्लीमेंट करना चाहता हूँ यहाँ पे भी ऑटोमेटिकली. ओके, सो इस केस में हम रिलेटिव रेफरेंस का यूज करते हैं. ओके, जो मेरा फॉर्मूला यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो स्क्रीन पे, ये मेरा फॉर्मूला यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, उसका मतलब क्या है, ये ऑटोमेटिकली चेंज हो जाएगा. ये मेरा फॉर्मूला सेम रहेगा, मेरा बेसिक कंसेप्ट सेम रहेगा कि इन तीनों को ऐड कर दो एंड उसके एवरेज कैलकुलेट कर दो, एंड दैट इज हाउ योर कैलकुलेशंस इज डूइंग इन योर स्प्रेडशीट. ओके, so relative reference means that whenever you use your same formula in different kinds of cells or rows, then you can use your relative reference. Okay, so absolute reference, what is absolute reference? Whenever you don't want to use the same formula, or you just want to use that a same single calculation, this is known as absolute reference. I will explain you. Okay, क्या होता है absolute reference? जब आपको ये सेम फॉर्मूला यहाँ पे लगाए और उसकी जो कैलकुलेशन है वो यहाँ पे है, वही सेम कैलकुलेशन को आप नेक्स्ट फर्दर में कैलकुलेट करना चाहते हो, दैट इज नोन एज एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंस. एंड हाउ यू कैन डिफाइन योर एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंस? This dollar symbols define your absolute reference. Okay, whenever you put the first one a dollar symbol on the digit of A, then the column number and the row number per dollar. Okay, and that is how you can do that. Okay, let me explain you very practically way. Okay, so let's move to my Excel. Okay, that one my Excel, I already gave it some kind of numbers here. Okay, so that is my number 1. Okay, so how you can find this one and how you can implement in this? सबसे पहले हम क्या सीखने वाले हैं? हम सीखने वाले हैं about the reference. ओके, और वो कौन सी होगी? आपकी relative reference, जिसमें हम क्या करते हैं, फॉर्मूला को सेम रखते हैं पर वो ऑटोमेटिकली डिफरेंट बन जाता है. ठीक है, अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉलम इट विल बी चेंज अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉलम. ओके, So here let's suppose कि ये हमारा क्या है, as you can find at is column number is E and the row number is 5. So how you can define the formula here? Just click on and put the equal sign and start the parenthesis and putting here what is E. Okay, E, and then we have to select 5, row number 5. So put it here 5. Okay, as you can see on your screen, this one cell is selected now. Okay, so let's adding plus add. Okay, and then what is that? Next one is this one. What is column number is E, and what is the number of the rows? And it's a 6. So put it here E6. Okay, so as you can see on your screen, both are selected now. Okay, now close the parenthesis and divided by what is two numbers, so divided by 2. Okay, so that is how you can implement your formula and hit enter. So this is your average. Okay, that is how you can calculate the average. Same formula you can implement just these two. You just don't have to write the same formula again and again and again. Okay, you just click on this one. Okay, as you can see on the cursor, this icon, whenever the appear this one icon, the plus one symbol, just put it like that one. Okay, and it automatically calculate the average of both two numbers. Okay, it calculate in this one average and this one. Okay, ये दोनों नंबर्स की एवरेज कहाँ पे है? दिस यहाँ पे है. देखो ऑटोमेटिकली यहाँ पे आपका फॉर्मूला भी शो हो जाएगा अगर आपने उस पर डबल क्लिक किया तो. देखो अभी कौन सिलेक्टेड है? जी. ओके, जी सिलेक्टेड है. एंड कौन सा कॉलम? 5. ओके, 5 रो 1 सिलेक्टेड है. ये 5 वाला सिलेक्टेड है. प्लस जी वाला कॉलम सिलेक्टेड है. एंड 6 1 रो जो है ये 6 वाले में स्टोर है वैल्यू, तो ये वाला सिलेक्टेड है. ओके, उसको डिवाइड कर दिया 2 से. तो आप देख सकते हो कि कैसे हमने एक सिंपली एक जगह पे फॉर्मूला को पुट किया एंड देन वी एलैबोरेट होल वर्कशीट. ओके, अगर आपके पास बहुत बड़ा ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा है तो आपको उसको कंसिडर करना होगा इस चीज़ों के लिए. ओके, सो आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड द रिलेटिव रेफरेंस कि हम रिलेटिव रेफरेंस में क्या करते हैं. हम जस्ट एक जगह पे फॉर्मूला लिखते हैं और उसको पॉप कर देते हैं. जो प्लस वाला जो सिंबल आता है उसको हम ड्रैग कर देते हैं एंड देन इट ऑटोमेटिकली कैलकुलेट ओके अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉलम्स एंड रोज. ओके, ये फॉर्मूला ऑटोमेटिकली चेंज कर देता है रिलेटिव रेफरेंस में. ओके, जैसे आपने देखा यहाँ पे E5 था, अभी यहाँ पे डबल क्लिक करो तो ये देखो ये ऑटोमेटिकली उसने फॉर्मूला को चेंज कर दिया. लॉजिक सेम है फॉर्मूला का, बट उसका जो कॉलम और जो कैलकुलेशंस है वो उसने चेंज कर दी है. ओके, तो आई होप आपको ये चीज़ समझ आई है. ओके, सो लेट मी क्लैरिफाई यू. ओके, सो undo one, this one. Okay, so here's some kind of delete. Okay, so now we are going to learn about the absolute reference and how you can calculate the absolute reference. अभी मैं उसको डिफरेंस आपको समझाता हूँ कि absolute reference क्या है. Whenever you click on this one, just put the equivalent symbol and start parenthesis. Now put the dollar sign. Okay, dollar sign, just put the dollar sign and select your value. Value is this one. Okay, value is this one. This one means E1 is column selected. Okay, and the row number is 5. So first of all put the column name E. Okay, let me put in capital letter E. Okay, and then again put the dollar sign, again put the dollar sign, and now put the what is row number, that is 5. So this one value is selected. I hope you able to understand what I am speaking to you. So now column number E is selected with the row of 5. Okay, let me plus it. Okay, so plus it on. Okay, and then again which one we have to select it? E6. Okay, so first of all put the dollar sign. If you are using absolute referencing, just put the dollar sign and then column name, what is E. Okay, put in capital, and again using the dollar sign, and what is the column, sorry, what is the row, which is 6. Put the 6 and just close the parenthesis and divided by what? Divided by 2 and hit enter. As you can see that average is calculated. Okay, but now the average is no difference as we consider about the relative references. Relative reference and absolute references calculate the both references. Okay, but in relative references we have to drag it down from this one and the average is moving on, एवरेज जो है वो अपने आप चेंज हो जाती है रिलेटिव रेफरेंस में, पर अभी हम इसको जब मूव करेंगे तो आप खुद डिफरेंस देखोगे। जब भी प्लस का साइन आया मैंने इसको ड्रैग कर दिया टू अनदर वन कॉलम्स, तो आप अभी देख सकते हो रिजल्ट। अभी हमारी जो एवरेज है वो चेंज नहीं हुई है, वो उसने यही रेफरेंस को पिक किया, यही एवरेज को पिक किया है टू अनदर कॉलम्स। तो एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंस कब यूज होती है? जब आपको सेम रिजल्ट कैरी करना होता है टू अनदर नंबर्स। और रिलेटिव रेफरेंस क्या यूज होती है? जब आपको एक ही फॉर्मूलाज को सिर्फ उसको ड्रैग करके आपने सारे कॉलम्स पे इंप्लीमेंट करना है फॉर्मूला को। ओके, तो वो ऑटोमेटिकली एडजस्ट हो जाएगा एंड कैलकुलेट कर देगा आपकी एवरेज को। अभी एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंस में आपका रिजल्ट जो है वो सेम ही रहा है, उसका जो फॉर्मूला है वो चेंज नहीं हुआ। देखो यहाँ पे E5 वर्सेस समथिंग था, अभी यहाँ पे क्लिक करोगे तो वो भी सेम है, फॉर्मूला देखो भी सेम है, आपका फॉर्मूला कॉपी हुआ है बिल्कुल सेम, कुछ नहीं चेंज हुआ उसमें एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंस में। ओके, सो आई होप यू गॉट माय पॉइंट अबाउट द एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंस एंड रिलेटिव रेफरेंस। ऐसे ही आपने अभी देख सकते हो ये ऊपर वाली एग्जांपल क्या है आपकी, ये आपकी रिलेटिव रेफरेंस की एग्जांपल है, और जो नेक्स्ट जो नीचे है ये कौन सी एवरेज है? ये आपका एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंस की जो एग्जांपल है। जैसे आप देख पा रहे हैं यहाँ पे भी जो एवरेज है वो सेम रही है, अभी ये सेम नंबर्स है, आप देख सकते हो 23, 24, 25, 23, 24, 25। ओके, ये सेम नंबर्स हैं पर इनकी एवरेज जो है वो डिफरेंट है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे हुई है एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंसिंग यूज, सॉरी यहाँ पे हुई है रिलेटिव रेफरेंसिंग यूज, एंड यहाँ पे आपकी हुई है एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंसिंग यूज। ओके, सो आई होप यू गॉट माई पॉइंट। लेट्स मूव टू नेक्स्ट वन। सो यहाँ पे आपका एब्सोल्यूट रेफरेंस और रिलेटिव रेफरेंस मैंने आपको फुल फ्लैच समझा दिया है विद एन एग्जाम्पल। आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड वेरी वेल। अगर आपको समझ नहीं है तो दोबारा अगेन वॉच कीजिए वीडियो को अच्छी तरह से, देन यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड प्रॉपरली। ओके, सो नेक्स्ट वन वी हैव द ऑटोसम function that I think we have explained in the previous video how to auto calculate some kind of formulas and how to auto calculate of some kinds of words and also the numbers. Okay, so it allows you to perform addition functions without selecting the cell. Okay, without selecting a cell, you just have to press one button, that is Autosum, that is topmost of your menu bar. Okay, you just have to click on that and your result will be calculated automatically. So let's have an example with the practical base of knowledge. Okay, so this one we have, let's delete this one. Okay, so delete one and delete one. Okay, so what you have to done, you just select the cells like this one, select one empty cell, this one is empty one, and go to your Autosum button, that is one that is on your screen, click on that. It just normal calculate your addition. Okay, additions of number. So suppose if you have 100 student marks and you have to calculate or addition some kind of marks, you just be able to select one just column and one just button. You have to click on that and your result will be calculated automatically. Okay, so again I am selecting this one, just this one plus symbol, and drag down and one empty cell will be selected, because here's your result will be shown to you. Okay, and go to your Autosum and just here you can see that your Autosum is calculated. Okay, now again I going to select this one and one empty cell and go to Autosum and click on that, and here you can see that your numbers or average, or you can see that your addition is calculated. Okay, so I hope you perform very well Autosum and you know about the Autosum. So let's move further. So next we have the Autosum performing calculation, which I explain you with practical references. This is on your book. Okay, so you can also do your practical work if you have any kind of Excel software on your computer. So next one we have just form kind of the multiplications of numbers, how you can multiply and plus additions of numbers. Okay, so Autosum, the fourth question answer will be there stored. Okay, this one is your fourth answer, so marked on the book. Okay beta, this one is your fourth answer, starting from the this features allow you perform. Okay, this one fourth, and go to your next page, and this is your answer number 4 is stop. Okay, that's how your answer number 4 is stored. Next is saving a worksheet. Okay, so how you can save it your worksheet. So if you want to save it, just let me show you, just go to Excel. Okay, and here you can see the topmost file, that is the file. Click on that and you can see the options of it, and go to the save as, and this PC, whatever you want to save at this PC or my documents, just go to my documents and name your worksheet. Okay, book 1, and just save it. Your worksheet is just now save it. Okay, so your chapter number 5 is finished. Okay, so better revise properly this one. Okay, so for this class, thank you for today.